At some point in our life, we are called that we have to take accountability for our souls. We believe our mind and our body are separate, but our psychic is included in all of it. Everything we are is included. Our body keeps score of emotional, spiritual, conscious intentions, and you cannot separate our mind from our body. It's part of the whole of who we are. Our soul is that intricate part, that internal part of us that serves as the unifying thread between our body, our mind, and our spirit. It unifies us. We work out of our soul. Our soul, we often perceive the mind and body as separate entities. And the truth is that the psychic encompasses all. The whole is encompassed. It's not just the body or just the mind. It's everything. And that's truth. That's why we must learn to work it together. That's why we must learn to work the head and the heart together. 18 inches apart, longest journey you will ever travel. Our emotion and spiritual essence and consciousness intentions, they all work together. The elements cannot be discounted or disentangled, for they are deeply entwined and they form the tapestry of our existence. They form the total of who we are. When we stray from alignment, when we disconnect from our soul's voice, it finds ways to send us the message. Maybe you'll feel it. Maybe you'll see something on a billboard that takes your attention. Maybe it's a little voice inside of you, but you will know that it works to send you a message. The signals that often manifest from emotional and mental changes and challenges when we separate ourselves, when we do something we know we're not supposed to do, but we do it anyway, is we can be depressed and it'll act as a fog. We're not clear-headed. It forms an urging for us to comfort what we've been ignoring within. You call grandma, We ignore the message. It can be as simple as that. It'll make us feel uncomfortable. It doesn't go away. It becomes a nagging voice to us. When that happens, pay attention to it. Anxiety becomes an alarm bell to us. We get anxious, nudging us towards greater awareness of our own imbalances. Nature has a way to teach us, to show us. Our body also keeps score. Every experience we go through leaves an important, whether it's through, leaves an important imprint, whether it goes through tension that's carried in our muscles or stored in our cells, but it's going to leave an imprint. Healing, therefore, is not just a matter of addressing one facet of ourselves. Healing requires listening to our entire being. That's what healing is about. It's holistic, it's about it all. We have to listen to our emotions. We've got to get them in line. We have to listen to our spirit so we can become in line with the spirit and the whispers of our soul. Listen to those little whispers that come along. True growth will emerge when we embrace the accountability, reconnecting with the wholeness of who we are. That's how we get peace, is that we follow those imprints within us. Approach to healing, while transition methods like therapy and medicine have their place, they do have their place, and we don't want to ignore that. They often will address fragments of the human experience. Healing requires addressing the whole person. It requires addressing emotional wounds, the physical imprint, and the spiritual disconnection, and the intentions that guide us. Listen to the intentions that guide us. And our bodies, as they keep scores and as we carry the unspoken burdens, it'll resolve unresolved through trauma. And we experience trauma. There's a lot to the symptoms of the soul. It's the waves of energy, it's the physical manifestation, it's the inner conflict we have, and it's the loss of our passion. It's we lose our excitement. Those are symptoms of the soul when they call us to pay attention. So we have new approaches. We have soulful philosophy. When we cultivate a philosophy where listening to your soul becomes a daily ritual, some practices like setting soulful intentions each morning or pausing to check within your inner self before making decisions that can align your life a little more deeply, that connects you with your soul's purpose. And somehow or another, many years ago, Jesus knew this. Jesus knew how to do it, and he came here to show us how to live. And he didn't tell us the rules, he just showed us, hoping we would follow. So remember, no matter what your problem, God is still the answer. And if you trust in your Heavenly Father, he'll never let you down. God bless each and every one of you.